All right. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Let me turn the volume off of my YouTube. All right. So, guys, do me a favor. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Would greatly appreciate it. Devil Dog Dave, what's going on, brother? Just let me know, guys. Can you hear me okay? Please just hit a 1 if you can, or just say yes, or whatever you want to say. Just let me know you can hear me. Loud and clear, says Barbara. Thanks, buddy. I'm going to give people Lucky Coin. What's going on, man? How you doing? Bucket. Oh, boy. How's everybody? By the way, Lucky Coin, when I was in your stream the other night, I picked up a handful of subs just from that small shout out you did for me. So thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you. I'm going to give people a couple more moments just to pull in here. Oh, my God. Stacking Nerd. Oh, God. Jar Jar. Do you really like Jar Jar Binks, Nerd? Because if you really like Jar Jar, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can talk to you. Tommy, can you hear me? Tommy, can you see me? Thank you, Lucky. Yeah, man. That was cool of you. That's no moon. Rafe, what's going on, brother? Oh, boy. Here we go. Novus. Let me get the link, Mr. Novus. Boom. Here we go. Novus Stacker. Let's get your donkey self in on here. Remember, Novus, language, my friend. Novus, I sent you the invitation, buddy. Hop on here when you can. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting for my friend Novus to hop on, everybody's probably wondering what exactly is happening on. Why is the Stacking Stormtrooper bringing Novus on? We'll find out in just a moment, won't we? So while I'm waiting on him to come here, let's see who we have in the house. We've got Barbara Carbone, Off-Grid Power. Let's see, who else? We got Silver Madness. Silver Stacking Capybara is here. The Stacking Nerd is here. Scrolling down through the list. Big Bank, Little Bank is here. What's going on? My friend Turkey Sandwich is here. Devil Dog Dave is here. Hello, my friend. Lucky Coin Hunter is in the house. Silver Rapture, what's going on, bud? Thanks for coming by. We also have, I saw a couple other. Rafe Ailman is here. We got Novus Stacker. God help us all. And John Smith, the John Smith is here, everybody. So let's see. I think that West Coast Stacker is here. Somebody said hello to West Coast Stacker. And Richo. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Novus, you should have the link. Let me know if you got it, buddy. But I sent you, Novus, the link. So let me know. You should have it. If not, I'll send it again. But yeah, guys. So when did I stream last? Was that Friday night? I can't remember. Yeah, it was Friday night. This last week was great. I had a vacation, nice week off. Saturday, took the kids with some friends. We all went to Six Flags. Was there for about 6-7 hours. And got my fire pit going. First night of the season. So I was happy about that. And then Sunday, I was just power washing the house. Novus, did you get it yet? Novus, did you get my my invite, buddy? I have to send it to you again. Let's try it again. Let's try to get this guy again. All right, Novus, it's going to your email, man. I'm like fighting a cold again. All right, Novus, it was sent to you. So check your email, buddy. Should be in your email. Oh, we got Yankee here. Yankee, what's going on, buddy? Richo, I love that movie. I grew up watching that movie. I love it. Fantastic movie, Revenge of the Nerds. Richo, who is your favorite Nerds character from Lambda, Lambda, Lambda? I would have to say mine would probably be Booger. He always wore that t-shirt, the Who Farted t-shirt. Uh-oh. We got him here. What's going on, man?
I'm sorry, Stormy. Let me pour. What's
Yeah,
going on?
just got to mute that. You muted it? All right. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
good.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. What's going on?
Same stuff, different day. You came in right on time, man. Good for you.
I'm
Good for you.
professional, Stormy. I'm
I guess
professional.
so. I guess so. Yeah, you're pretty good at time. You know, sometimes you surprise me. Um, and other times it's what I expect from you. But yeah, when you just show up right on time, I'm like, my goodness. So listen, dude, I put in the announcement, or not the announcement, but in my live stream description that I had a big announcement, and I haven't told anybody. Terry Rabbity wants to know why you're here, Novus, and she's about to find out. And Yankee Stacking is also here, Novus. I don't know if you saw my email to you about Yankee, but
Yeah, I did.
so do you want to fill the viewers in on what's going on here?
No, I think you should do it.
You want me to do it? Okay.
I think this is your moment.
All
Let's
right.
see
Well,
what
it's both of
Saxon's in the house. What is the stream rated? What's going on, little stacks? This
it.
is PG Yankee. PG
PG at the most.
at
If
the
you get
most.
at the most, if you want the R version, you go to Novus's house.
Yeah, there you go. Tell him, Stormy. Shameless
So
plugs.
that's right, man. So no, it's both of our moment here, buddy. So guys, after last week when Novus and I had our stream, both streams actually, we both got a lot of. Barbara asked, "Are we getting married?"
Yeah,
What do you
Barbara,
think?
he fell in love.
So and Novus just fell in love with the dome here. Um, but Novus and I, we got a lot of positive feedback actually, even though there was some other stuff that went down. We're not going to get into that nonsense. Novus and I overall got an overwhelming positive response to both my stream and then following on his stream. Also, a lot of people were entertained. Having said that, he and I both got a lot of people asking us if we would ever stream again together. And he and I, we've been in touch for off and on for like we've been in touch for a while now. You know, right, Novus? What would you say? Like since I started my YouTube, you and I have been talking for a couple months at least.
Yeah, they didn't know that.
But Novus and I, you know what? Some people actually reached out to me too, wondering if the whole thing between Novus and myself was real. So he and I were doing a good job of hyping everything up. But anyway, so everybody, the special announcement is this. Let me share my screen with
In
all
touch.
of you, and you guys will
Big shout
see.
out to the stacking nerd.
Yeah,
Nerd, you are the coolest.
she is cool, man.
She's the coolest.
You know it. Here, let me pull up this video. And actually, Novus, while I'm pulling this up, you want to keep talking to the audience, you feel free, man.
No, let's ignore them.
Ignore. All right, that works too.
Just ignore them.
Ignore them. They
It's
don't
our best
count.
bet, Stormy. Just run, bro.
Here we
Just
go.
run.
So,
Look at
guys,
this house. You got Terry Rabbit,
oh,
Barbara
Terry.
Carbone, Stacking Nerd, NGC, Rico's Lucky, Skull Crusher, Rafe, Rapture, Yankee Stacking, Little Stacks. No, no,
We
no,
got a whole house, a full house here. So
this is great.
so everybody take a look at your screen there, and what you are seeing is a new show that both Novus and I are going to be doing together on Thursday nights. And basically the premise of this is called Street Meets Geek. And you know what? Novus and I couldn't be any more opposite from one another. You know, totally opposite ends of the spectrum. However, the both of us have a very good chemistry together. And a lot of people are entertained when they tune into both of our streams, especially when we're collaborating together. So
They like to see me PG.
they like to
my
see the
side.
PG. They don't know
Yeah,
what
that's
to
what it
make of
is.
it when they see you PG mode. I
That's
don't
what it
even know
is.
what to make of it.
I mean, I'm gonna try.
Dude, you did a good job. You did a
Look
good
at my
job on my
eyebrows. I know,
channel.
right?
You're able to keep it all.
I gotta love these people.
But oh, look at that! Somebody's saying,
Yes,
"Isn't Novus rich?" He is, guys.
I'm not rich.
But
Okay.
but so we're gonna start streaming together Thursday
Man, you guys
nights.
going after my slot.
Let me see.
Ah, this is great.
So Thursday
Captain
nights.
Sipper
Yeah,
Capybara.
Capybara is all happy about it. Thursday
Capybara.
nights, Novus and I are going to stream together, 8:30 Eastern. It's going to alternate between our channels. The first channel will, my channel will be the first one this Thursday, 8:30, and then the following week it will be on Novus's channel at 8:30 and back and forth. But basically, we're going to talk all things having to do with precious metals, stacking, coin roll hunting, um, pop culture movies, etc.
Oh, I love
So,
it.
so you guys make sure you tune in Thursdays at 8:30. Man, I
Are
don't
you
even know.
watching this chat? Are you like focus
Yeah,
on the chat?
Terry's saying, "Is this a joke?" Terry, I spent a
Oh, this is
ton of time.
unbelievable.
If you only knew how much time I spent on that graphic today.
This is gonna be hard.
Oh my God, Novus kept saying to me, fix my hair, fix my hair. So the only
Fix my
hair,
eyebrows. What are you doing with my eyebrows there, guy?
they're
Big
fixed.
shout out to Talking Bullion. Talking Bullion's in the house.
Hey, talking bullying, what's going on, buddy?
Scrapping, hoarding, tinkering fun is in the building.
Bam.
There you
But
go.
Terry's saying I wasted my time. Nah, Novus wanted himself to look beautiful on there.
I need a glam squad. If I'm gonna do this, I need a glam squad.
Yeah, man.
That's how it's gonna work.
Yeah. Yep. So it
Oh,
took.
wait. Hold
What?
everything.
Who do we
Hold
got?
everything, Stormy.
Yeah.
Seduced by Silver just walked in.
Oh,
Say hi to Seduced.
the crazy Canadian has arrived.
Say, wait, whoa. Just say hi to Seduced. I don't know
What's
about this
going on?
crazy
Seduced
Canadian.
by Silver.
Seduced just walked in the building.
Seduced
Osprey
by.
Power is here. JT Coin and Rings. West
Actually,
Coast Stacker.
here, you know what, Novus? Since you and I are co-hosting the show together, I may as well at this point give you a wrench. Right?
Wow.
Bam.
That's I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready.
Well, I mean, we're doing a show together, so
Yeah.
you gotta have a
You can,
wrench.
yeah, got her. I mean, I
And
still will time out half the stream.
uh, hey, you do what you got to do.
There you go. You heard
And
that, big bank, little bank.
do you want to tell them about our first guest on Thursday night?
We want to announce the guest.
Yeah,
Are we
go.
ready for our first guest into this?
We're gonna nail
there he
them.
is. To this I don't even know what to call it yet. I have to wait to see. I have to wait to see the numbers. I have to see what kind of numbers we're doing. Our first guest.
Skull Crusher says
Who
Buckethead
is
in
our
the
first guest?
The first guest is going to be none other than Mr. AOK Yankee Stacking. Thursday
I guess
night.
everybody else is busy.
Thursday night. Everybody's busy. Yankee, did you hear that? Novus? Oh, man.
All right. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
Yankee.
man.
Love Yankee Stacking.
Yankee, basically, I mean, I don't know about you. I'm sure I could.
No, we
speak.
begged. Like, no, we begged them. We're like, come on, Yankee, you have to do this.
Pretty much.
20 ounces, 25 ounces.
Barbara's saying
Stormy's
that.
paying.
Barbara's
After you
saying
did
that
that full stack reveal, I know how much to negotiate now.
Yankee's saying that that Yankee is a fool, and Terry's saying that's the worst show ever.
Terry Rabideau, you're on my list, woman.
And she doesn't remember. Plus, she doesn't have a wrench, and you do. She has to keep that in mind too. What are you dropping? Your pennies?
No, I'm going
out of your hair. Out of your hair. Everybody. Listen, I tell everybody to store their stacks in different spots. Novus keeps a whole tube of silver eagles in his hair.
But that's for emergencies. That's for SHTF scenario.
That's right.
I'm prepared. Right. I have mercs in there. I don't even know what I have. I have to check.
Oh my God.
Yankees is set up to. Oh man, you're special. I've been trying to get Yankee on my live stream for months. Easy talking bullion. Easy talking bullion. Yankee Talking Bullion said he thought we were gonna take his slot. Never take his slot. Talking Bullion.
And plus, TB, by the way, TB is very generous. Out of nowhere, he either overheard me say on a stream, I forget where Talking Bowling, but I didn't have a Ben Franklin $50. I never had one, and he's like, hey, what's your mailing address? I'm just gonna send you one. I'm like, oh, what do you want for it? He's like, nothing. I'm just gonna send it to you. And I was like, wow, that was. I was like, that is so nice. So here, Yankee.
You know that Talking Bullion was my first.
Your first what?
My first sticker. My first.
Oh, really?
Like a community mail. My first gaw. It's like, yeah, it was like Talking Bullion's up there. Like he did all of that. My first.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
We got to get him on too.
Like the first sticker, a piece of mail, and giveaway all in one time.
Oh wow!
And it was TB. That was huge.
Yeah. My first sticker was Armando from the Vault, and he sent that to me. What did he say? Oh, Sadu says he broke you in.
Armando was your first?
Armando from the Vault. He sent me his first sticker. Very nice of him.
Very, very nice of Armando.
Very nice of Armando from the Vault. You know, he's an Iraq War.
Oh my God, I can't.
He's an Iraq War veteran. You got to check out his.
This is PG, right?
This is PG, man.
Okay, I'm focused, Stormy. I can do this.
You're doing a good job. When we go on your channel, like when it alternates on Thursdays, it's the R-rated version. I'm sure you're gonna have a lot bigger showing.
Are you reading what I'm reading?
I am. I'm not surprised that Terry is writing that. I'm surprised she can even remember. I'm surprised Terry could even remember.
Oh, this is unbelievable. I'm going to have an epileptic seizure. The screen keeps popping back and forth.
Yeah, Lucky Coin Hunter. Yeah, he's a Desert Storm vet, Armando.
Oh, this is unbelievable. He made the news. I made the news, Lucky. So did you. Turn around with themselves is done.
Who's Sal Boy?
Sal Boy, that's her child. It's her son with Sal.
That's ridiculous. Sal
This
Boy.
is amazing. This is what history's made of, Story. Get ready.
Commander 66 is saying, are you in the Army troop? Commander 66, are you talking to me? Or are you talking to Novus? Who are you talking to? Not sure the question. Lucky Coin says I was only on the news twice. Hold on, Lucky Coin, you were a Desert Storm. You're a Desert Storm veteran too, Lucky Coin, because Armando from the Vault was Desert Storm as well, and and Armando actually, it was cool. Novus, he just posted a video. If you haven't seen it, go on Armando from the Vault's channel. And
I saw it, the one about when he came home.
Yeah.
Went to the school.
Yeah. And I was that age.
Listen, I support the community, but hold on a second. Bradley Height just walked in.
Where's Bradley?
Big shout out to Bradley Height.
There he is. Hey, what's going on, Bradley?
There you go.
Bradley,
South Boston.
Boston. I actually, Novus, was funny over the weekend. Did he talk to South Boston? Have you talked to him?
I didn't talk to him over this weekend, no.
I called. I thought I was calling you. And I was power washing my house, and he starts talking to me. It was him, but I thought it was you. He's like, yeah, I got to get a cigarette right now or whatever. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And I'm talking to him, and he's just going with it. And then he
has such a heavy accent.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't pick up on it at first. And then he's like, hey, Trooper, are you looking to call Novus? Because this is South Boston. He's like, this is South Boston here. I was like, oh, I thought you were Novus. I should have known when I didn't hear the F-bomb.
You're pretty good at accents.
Thank you. I try. I can. It depends on the person. I can do decent impressions, but yeah, I should have known after the first couple of sentences he didn't say the F word, so I should have known that wasn't you.
Yep. You heard what Talking Bullion just said about me? Thank you, Talking Bullion.
Yeah, he says you better be ready with Yankee. He is organized. I hope you got your agenda documented and ready. Talking Bullion, that's where the beauty comes between both me and Novus working together. I handle all the stuff, like the adult stuff.
I just show up, TB.
Exactly.
I just show up. There's no agenda. There's no documents ready. I just show up, and whatever happens, happens.
Oh, man. How long? Let's see here. Stacking Stormtrooper, are you in the Army? Commander 66, no, I'm not. I didn't serve. It's kind of a regret that I have. I kind of right around 2001 when the Twin Towers went down, and I was sitting at a cubicle at this like pointless job. I was actually thinking of going in for officer candidate school, And my mom begged and pleaded with me not to go. My grandmother was passing away at the time. And so I didn't do it, and the time just got away from me, and it's something that I regret not doing. Novus, how long do you how many weeks or episodes do you give our show that we're going to be doing together?
Until I get tired of it.
Until one of us are like, this sucks, so I'm done.
I was about to do that right now.
Oh, so it didn't even start. But you did say you have another show though that you're going on at 9, right?
Yeah, I have something to do at 9.
Cool.
That I was as a prior commitment, but I just wanted to come in here and say thank you to you, thank you to Yankee, and let everybody know this Thursday we're gonna make history. Yankee, are you ready? I want to know if Yankee's ready.
Who knows? That guy, he's hard to tell. That guy.
Where's Little Stacks? I don't see Little Stacks anywhere.
Was he on earlier? Because I heard you kept saying
Yankee
hello.
mentioned it.
But also everybody who's on here too, you're gonna get a newsletter tomorrow. Exactly right, Terry. It is The Odd Couple. In fact, that's written in my the newsletter. Modern day Odd Couple. They wised up and left.
Stormy's paying me a lot of money to do this. I just want to let everybody know.
Half of the stack, guys, that was in my full stack video is now Novus's.
A lot. Trust me. So
he's already purchased.
I can't swear. I have to keep it PG, which I can do.
Yeah, you're doing very good, dude. Is it hurting?
A little bit.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm staring at the clock.
You're getting the shakes.
Yeah, a little bit, but you know, it's in my contract.
It is in the contract. I've got you for a little while. Commander 66 is asking if I could do a Darth Vader impression. I cannot, but Novus certainly can. Go ahead, Novus. Do your Darth Vader impression.
Stormy, I am your daddy.
You're an idiot.
That's how it goes.
Oh God. This is gonna be something. At the very least, this is gonna be an interesting experiment. But I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, man.
This is gonna be great, Stormy. We're gonna have so much fun.
It's gonna be a good time.
I'm so happy that Yankee is our first guest. And I can't wait. I really can't wait till Thursday.
It's gonna be a lot of fun indeed. We have 143 Druid here.
Jay Parker, Silver Stacks walked in. Big shout out to Rapture. Rico's is acting up as usual.
Rico is acting up.
Off-grid power, thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother.
Look at Terry. She says it will be a massive flop.
That's our number one fan. That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
She's the fuel to keep us going.
Oh, Terry's out there. I picture her just cheering, pom poms. She's definitely our cheerleader for sure.
So what do you? And I'm taking my sweatshirt off. It's getting hot under this bucket. What do you think is going to be going down on our what do you call it on Thursday? Our show.
Street Meets Geek. We're gonna have. This is just gonna be different perspectives. I mean, you have one way to look at things, and I completely disagree on almost everything. Like we agree on nothing.
Yeah,
which is great. Yeah, we're gonna try to see if there's anything out there in this world that we can agree on. I think that's gonna be the goal of the show.
I feel like the only thing you and I have in common, there's two things. The first thing that we've got in common is the stacking of silver and gold, and the second thing is that you live in West Palm and my family lives in West Palm. I think that's it. I think that about does it. I think
that's it. That's what we have in common.
Yeah.
I liked it. You were starting to scare me there for a second.
No, that's all. I think that's all there is.
Did I watch the Star Wars movie yet? Not yet, Rico's. Stormy sending it by mail. So as soon as it gets here, I'm gonna sit down and watch it.
No, you gotta just that stack that I sent you. You gotta.
Oh my God, that's a lot of movies. That's a lot.
No, you just gotta watch one. But now, if you
they're like 10 hours long.
No, they're not. No, they're not. When you were a kid, you said you watched one or two of them. Do you remember which ones they were?
A lot of things when I did it when I was a kid, Stormy. A
I
lot of
know.
things happened.
So you don't remember.
I don't.
Well, so then you got to start from scratch. Watch the first one. And you're going to be watching it, and most likely knowing you, you'll probably be like sitting there just like smacking your head against the wall. Only thing in common both have is the YouTube channel, said Lucky Coin
You
Hunter.
have the
That
same
sounds about right. Lucky Coin Hunter got it. Big Bank Little Bank says, I love Star Wars. Rock on, buddy.
Oh, Jesus, Big Bang, Little Bang.
Terry
out
is
just
a
for that.
sixth grader.
Oh, I love Terry. You have the same hairdos. You plus you two fools are from New York.
Yeah,
Can I go to Nasty Nancy?
that's about it.
Look at this. They love Star Wars.
West Coast Stacker.
Drew's having fun.
West Coast Stacker's asking if I am younger than Star Wars. The original A New Hope came out in 77. I was born in 79. So I am a little bit younger than the original. But not by much. And I saw Return of the Jedi in the theaters. That was pretty, and I remember it. I was only like 5 years old.
All right, so
so
how
you're
much
out.
like dork talk do I have to sit through?
No, we're done. No, that's it, man. He asked me a question. I gotta answer him. I gotta answer them.
All right, that's understandable. Okay, cool. But you're not gonna be putting me through that all the time, right?
What's that?
You're gonna be putting me through that all the time?
No, come on now.
Okay.
No, we'll ask. Right. We're gonna answer, and then we're gonna answer all sorts of stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, whenever
that I'm looking forward to, because these people, I've been training them on asking great questions.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the chat's gonna be ready for Thursday. We have Yankee stacking in the house. I'm excited about that. I am have too. A lot of questions for Yankee. I'm a big Yankee fan. He's celebrating his 2 deaths. Dude, if you guys haven't been to his channel,
he's at 1,000. When before I came on live, he's at 1,994. So he is 6 away. If any of you are not subbed to Yankee Stacking, everybody, let's see if we can push him to 2,000 by the end of tonight.
And maybe we can get like some of the hints behind the scenes, Stormy.
Oh, have you seen? I've already picked up some.
Yeah,
I picked up a few.
Well, we're a team now, so I could cheat off your paper now, right?
Dude, you're already cheating off of my stuff. Yeah, I put the newsletter together. Got everybody that's in here right now. I got to work at 7 a.m. today, and I started working on that graphic. All I had to go off of was Novus's doxed picture, so he's got that crazy afro thing going on. I showed it to him. He's like, "Nah, Stormy, what's up with that hair? You got to do something different. That ain't cool." So I'm like, "All right." So I changed it, and I sent him one. He sent me a picture of himself with his hair was slicked back. Sent him a version of that. He's like, "Nah, man, I don't know who that is. You got to change that up." I'm like, "Come on now." And he sent me another picture. I sent it to him. He's like, "That's cool. That's tight. But you got to change the eyebrows. You got to move the eyebrows down."
Stormy was like, "Whoa!" when I sent him those pictures.
Actually, the ladies that are out there, Novus isn't a bad looking dude. He's not a troll. Like I thought, that Doc's picture of him doesn't look like him. When I first saw that Doc's picture, I was like, "What in the heck is that?"
We're gonna be changing my images around, Drew. We're gonna be changing them around. Stacking Nerd. So you go to work and make graphics, huh? I do the same thing.
Who said this?
That's Nerd.
Nerd. No. So I went to work. So Nerd. I'm a teacher, but in my home, I have a 6 and 3-year-old boys, and it's mayhem here. So usually that first hour before school starts, it's like serenity. I sip my coffee, listen to a little music, relax, do what I got to do. So I was having some fun making that graphic for our show, Street Meets Geek, and yeah, but I'm not like a graphic designer or anything like that.
I'll be honest. Listen, I'll let you enjoy the stream, Stormy.
Yeah, brother.
You guys have a good night. I cannot wait till Thursday. Yankee Stacking. Thank you so much. I know that we harassed you. I know that we pretty much begged, and but I think you're locked in. Is he locked in? Did he sign?
He's locked in. He signed.
Okay, good. All
He
right,
signed.
there you go. No, I can't wait till Thursday. Everyone have a good night. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great stream,
Stream.
Stormy.
The word is stream. Hey, no
There you
problem,
go.
buddy.
I'll talk to you guys later.
I'll catch you later, bud. All right, everybody. So that's that. That is the big announcement. Just he and I have been working on this for a while now, and thought it was just a very unlikely duo. And so we thought it was going to be a lot of fun for all of you. So that is the big announcement. So how's everybody else doing? I wanted to talk to you guys about the whole March to 1000 real quick, because I just wanted to explain to you something that's going on. If you haven't seen my latest video, YouTube is up to their shenanigans. I don't know what was going on. They kept taking my pinned comment down. So basically this, guys, if you get tagged for the challenge, just make the video that you need to make. Just get in touch with me. I am very, very good with responding to my comments. I'm good at answering emails. I'm very prompt. So just reach out to me. Let me know, hey, Stormtrooper, I finished it. Boom, here's the link. Done. So I've already updated the list. I continue to update it as time moves on. I'm approaching 600 subs. Like I said, this will end at 1,000. So there's a little bit of time left. I would say at least maybe, 2 months, give or take. So, I want to give everybody the opportunity to be in the drawing for the final 10. So once you complete the video, just make sure you get in touch with me. And then I will make sure that your name is in the drawing. And I also posted to my website right there on the landing page. As soon as you go to stackingstormtrooper.com, it's right up front. So you can see if your name is there. If you finished if you finished the video and you've gotten in touch with me and you don't see your name there, reach out to me again. But I want to make sure that all of you are getting the credit where it's due. I want you to have the opportunity to be put in for the drawing. You're helping me out. It's a lot of fun. And I want to be able to thank you guys the appropriate way. So that's what we're going to do. That's it. Just get in touch with me somehow. Let me get to here. Michael Mullins, what are you talking about? Michael Mullins, my challenge. Don't worry about it, man. Let's see here. What if you're not tagged, says Big Bank, Little Bank? You got to get tagged. If you're not tagged, you're not going to be eligible for the drawing for the gold coin. However, I do intend on giving away other prizes that night. The 1/10 ounce gold eagle, that is going to be the grand prize. But I will be giving away some other things leading up to it. I'll give away some constitutional silver. I'll probably give away a silver coin or two. So yeah. Terry, you want credit. You got to start producing some, what do you call it? Some content. And also you didn't respond to my email that I sent you and Barb about a week ago. So you want credit. You better at least respond to me. Let's see here. What challenge, Michael Mullins says? Michael, you're in with Novus. Have him tag you. Michael Mullins, I started a challenge as quickly as possible. You make a video of your favorite coin, sub my channel, tag 3 people to make a video of their favorite coins. It's an initiative to have everybody share something that is special to them in their stack, while also pushing my channel to 1,000 subs. Once I hit 1,000 subs, I'm giving away a 1/10 ounce gold eagle. Yeah, Seduced. No, there really isn't. There have been doubles. People have been tagged more than once. If you get tagged more than once, you only get the one entry, so it doesn't matter. So just tag a few people once you're tagged, Seduced. The only thing that I'm able to keep track of is who finished their video and reached out to me. Let's see here. Turkey Sandwich says, gold. Yeah, dude. Like I said, 1/10 ounce gold coin. Just for making a quick video of your favorite piece. Why not, right? Commander66 says, I have a coin that's gold. Awesome, dude. Tazzy, hey, how are you? Good to see you. Rick G Profit Coins. He's actually one of the people that completed my challenge. And Rick G, you actually described it, I think, better than I did. So everybody, Rick G Profit Coins, He did it. Stacking Nerd says, I'm going to try and make mine tomorrow. That would be great, Stacking Nerd. And then you could also just say during our stream tomorrow who you're tagging. By the way, everybody, Stacking Nerd is my special guest for tomorrow night. I am very excited to have Stacking Nerd on tomorrow night. She has been in the community for quite some time. I'm not sure as to how much time she's been here. I'm assuming it's been a while. She's almost at 3,000 subscribers. The woman puts out, if you don't know her channel for some strange reason, she puts out these videos on a daily basis of everything that's on sale from all of the online dealers as well as eBay. She basically is hunting down the deals so none of us have to do it. She does it in like 2.5 to 3 minutes, and she gets right to the point. You see what you want, and you get in, you get out. It's awesome. It's like a really valuable service that she's providing, and so I'm excited to have her on. The other thing too is, like her name, the Stacking Nerd. She's into some nerdy stuff like I am. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about precious metals stacking. I'm going to be asking her a little bit about her channel, how she got started. She does a lot of dirt biking, which is also really, really cool. And then we're going to talk some nerd stuff. Yeah, Arnie says, awesome. I love her deals. Dude, she's on it, man. She's on it. Almost 1.5 years. That's incredible. You have that many subs, Nerd, for 1.5 years. That's fantastic. That's Richo says, go nerds. Dude, we're going to start our own lambda. The nerds shall inherit the earth. So yeah, and the other thing too, guys, just so you know, a lot of you have actually been reaching out to me about coming on to my show on Tuesday, which is awesome. I love having you guys on here. I love talking to you guys, getting to know you a bit more instead of being so one way where I'm reading your comments and I'm talking to the camera. I just feel like it adds a different level of, of the conversation when I can have one of you on the Hangout. So if you guys are ever interested in coming on to the Stacking Stormtrooper show, email me and we can set it up. And same goes for the Street Meets Geek show with Novus. Tomorrow, guys, if you're not subscribed to my newsletter, you really should. Go to stackingstormtrooper.com, subscribe to my newsletter. You'll get announcements for big promotions and for giveaways. And the people that are subscribed to my newsletter, I give them hints for upcoming giveaways. That's actually what Novus got all upset about, was that I gave a nerdy hint in my first giveaway, which was asking when was the first Star Wars movie made, and he was all upset. He said, what about us cool kids? So anyhow, West Coast Stacker, let's see here, Tuesday with Stormy. I like that La Plata Peak. Alicia, hey, how you doing, Alicia Ortiz? How are you? Good to see you. I'll be looking out for that, Tazzy, says Silver Madness. And by the way, guys, I just want to say Silver Madness has been so generous in his support to my channel. The man has donated to the channel on multiple occasions via PayPal. And I just want to give you a shout out, Silver Madness, and tell you how appreciative I am. A lot of people don't realize how much money goes into the back end of producing a channel. And I bought this Chromebook brand new so that I could stream. I bought the camera that I'm talking to you guys on. I bought the tripod, all the notepads, the stickers, the precious metals that I'm giving away. It's all coming out of my pocket. And so Silver Madness, by you supporting me in that way, I truly appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed, so thank you. Everybody, make sure you visit Silver Madness's channel. He's newer to the community. He's just starting to get his feet wet with making content, so please check him out. Buttons Creations, hey, how are you? Good to see you, Buttons Creations. Precious Metals Updates is here. Good to see you, PMU. PMU is in the house. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in coming on, let me know. That said, Redheaded Stacker, are you still in here? Red and I were actually talking about having him possibly come on tonight. So Redheaded Stacker, if you are here, let me know so then I can send you the link. And if you guys don't know Redheaded Stacker, you should check out his channel. Awesome. Hey, Ozzy, how you doing? Just got back from the car detecting silver. You got silver, Ozzy? What did you get? And I don't want to steal your thunder because most likely you're going to post that in a video, but let us know. What did you receive? That's awesome, dude. Oh, and the other thing, real quick, to all of you guys who are participating in my challenge, try to make sure that you're tagging 3 people. You don't really want to go above 3 people because, you know, we're starting to get overlap and what have you. A lot of people that might not be as well known in the community, those might be some good targets. It's going to give their channels some exposure. And so maybe consider trying to tag some channels that aren't necessarily on everybody's radar. I'm curious though as to what Ozzy got here. Tazzy's asking, got a floor in Ozzy? Richo's saying, nice. What PMU says, Red, where are you? Red, you're there. Okay. Hey, Red, here we go. All right, Red, you are getting an invitation right now. All right, check your email, Redheaded Step Stacker. You should have the link. All you got to do is accept it and hop on. So everybody, we're ready. I can't speak. We are waiting for Redheaded Step Stacker to hop on. What else? Oh, and I wanted to say something else to some of you guys. This is a little bit more of a serious note, so pay attention. When I went on to Novus's show last week, some of you were in there, and you saw some of the back and forth I had with the panel on there. Some of the awkward moments that were there. I kind of went into that blind. I didn't know what to expect on there, and you know what? Everybody said what they needed to say, and everybody that was on that panel, I'm cool with all of them in my eyes. Hey, Red, I see you there, buddy. Give me 1 second. Let me finish up this thought here.
Wait, you see me or you see my icon?
Your icon, not you. Okay. Your icon. But I see you're there.
Put my makeup on.
No, you're good. Hold on 1 second, dude. I just want to finish up this thought, and then we're gonna get to it. But some of you also reached out to me personally via email and were asking, just asking my thoughts on everything and how I was doing and what have you. And I just wanted to say, guys, you know what? I'm a 40-year-old man. I have thick skin, you know, and I appreciate all the support that you guys gave me both during the stream and afterwards. But again, like, everything is cool. All those guys and I are cool. I go and hang out in their streams. They're actually good people. And so, yeah, man. So all of that is squashed in behind all of us. But so on that note, moving right along, Redheaded Step Stacker has been producing some awesome content. He's newer to the stacking community. And in my opinion, and I'm new too, Red. I mean, I'm no veteran. I'm going to be doing this now 3 months.
You're a veteran stacker.
No, maybe I don't even know if I would consider myself a veteran stacker.
You got 3 years, right?
In terms of stacking, 2 years. I've been stacking since 2017.
Okay.
But in terms of YouTube, just about at 3 months. I'll hit the 3-month mark on, I think, May 4th. Oh, that May the 4th be with you. How about that? But Red, I want to say, dude, I'm a big fan of the content that you're producing. You've got a really cool vibe. You've got the whole like jazzy thing, but you're comedic as all hell. You tell me that you're not technically advanced and you have a hard time with technology, but meanwhile you're producing this animation stuff in all of your work. So are you having somebody else do it, or are you doing it?
No, I had an idea. I was thinking if I got tagged that I wanted to use this app I had from Star Wars, where if I pointed it at my table, a stormtrooper would pop up and run around my house. But I couldn't remember the name of the app. Then I'm like, okay, I guess I got to learn green screen. So all I did is download a green screen app and then pull a bunch of green screen stormtrooper stuff off the internet and some explosions, or all off of YouTube, and just combined everything together into the app, layer after layer after layer. Like what I did today, that was like 20 layers, 5 hours.
Dude, and do you know what? Nobody realizes how much time goes into that unless you're doing it. And I thought it was hysterical.
I try to make it visually funny.
It is funny, dude. It is. But you're saying to me that technology and you don't really agree. But dude, you're doing green
I
screen
did
stuff.
old school editing. I did film editing, video editing, radio, all that stuff starting in high school through college for as long as I went. And so I know the old way to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know any of this new digital idea. Like Photoshop doesn't, I couldn't tell you in a million years.
Well, I mean, there's. I don't know what what are you using for your thumbnails? Because you do put thumbnails up.
Yeah, I'm using some weird kind of layer cutter app. I can't even tell you the name of.
I'm going to give you a pointer, and all of you that are watching, this could help all of you as well.
Mine are low grade.
What's that?
Mine are low grade.
Yeah, but this I think will help, and you don't have to be like a Photoshop whiz for this. So for me, the thumbnails that I make, I've been using an online-based program. So there's nothing to download. You just go to the website, and the website is called PicMonkey. PIC.
I heard somebody say that before.
PicMonkey. It's very easy. You just do layers. You can erase stuff. But I use PicMonkey, and then I don't even pay for PicMonkey because like once you make your image, you can download it, and then when you try to download it, they have you try to like subscribe and pay for the service, or whatever. Yeah. I use a Google Chrome extension, this thing called Nimbus Screenshot.
Yeah,
and oh, you use Nimbus?
No, but I have a screenshot thing where I was thinking if they want me to pay for it, I'm just going to screenshot it.
Yeah. Stacking Nerd, she's saying I have all the Adobe applications, but I'm lazy. Stacking Nerd, I'm telling you, look at PicMonkey. I mean, if you are savvy with Photoshop, because I did some Photoshop stuff, years ago, PicMonkey is a much more simplified but easy tool to use, and it gets the job done, in my opinion. So PicMonkey is free, Terry. Just use PicMonkey and then use Nimbus Screenshot. In fact, I want to see if I can. Maybe I could screen share and just show you guys. Yeah, here. Let me see if I could do this real quick and show everybody this one thing. But you just go to the Google Chrome store. See, if I click on this is going to screw everything up. Here, let me try one other thing. Nimbus Screenshot. Download it in the Google Chrome store, all of you. But yeah, PicMonkey is free. Going back to Red. So Red, you started stacking how long ago?
Oh, like probably 2 weeks before my first video. So like literally 10 or 12 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So you're very new.
That's why I'm saying you got 3 years. So just because you're new on YouTube, you're not new to stacking. So you've got 2 years of experience to share.
True.
Different markets and yada yada.
True. Yeah. What got you into it though? I'm curious.
Boy. It's really weird for me to say. I can't say, but I can't say.
Okay.
It all started with I was watching an episode of Brad the Guitologist, and I watched the old episode that I ran, and I've been watching this guy forever, and he's a like-minded, politically very constitutional minded, but when an injustice happens, no matter across the board, he brings it to light. He makes fun of it, and he does that pretty much every Friday. So I don't care about otherwise he's fixing amps and playing guitar, and mostly I have a guitar and I play with it, but I don't care about that. But I watch because his content is funny on Friday, and anybody who's 40 years old would love it. Yeah. So I find out the guy's a coin collector, and really that video finding out that he was protecting some guy who was instituting his own form of barter through a dollar bill. I was like, started looking into it, and that was it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And is there
And
any?
he took the challenge, and he's going to show a coin this Friday, and he's got 60,000 followers, and his retention is pretty high. Most minimum videos over there is 15,000. So
Wow.
they're going to hear about Stacking Stormtrooper, I guess, on Friday, and probably me.
That's awesome, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you what's your favorite thing to stack so far? Because I mean, if you've only been doing it for dimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm getting away from the Mercuries because it took 55 Mercuries to equal 50 Roosevelts, and that's not cool.
Oh, dude, I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
See, look, you're teaching me something.
I'm new to stacking, but I'm not new to invention and thinking of things from a different angle. Just like the fact that I'm going to prove that a very popular coin has 500,000 less than everyone thinks there are.
Right.
And I'm literally waiting on an email returned, my second email
So,
out to someone different at the U.S. Mint to prove it.
So wait, when you're saying 55 mercs to equal 50 dimes, are you talking about the weight?
Yeah, honestly.
Because of all of the wear and tear that's occurred over the years to the Mercury dimes.
Yeah, the extra 30 to 50 years.
Dude, that thought never crossed my mind. I've always liked the Mercury dimes just because of the history. But dude, now I think I'm just going to be stacking the Roosevelts.
I got a Mercury dime you can cut yourself on.
I've seen it. Is that the thing with that giant gash through the side?
No, a different one.
What are you chewing on these?
Paper. You know what I said to the guy when I was trying to break in, because I think it was you or somebody said, no, I think it was Novus, or not Novus, Precious Metals Updates. Somebody said, I don't like this guy at this coin shop. I'm not going here anymore. And I put a bad review out. Was that you?
That was me.
Okay. These old grumpy dudes are jerks. And you gotta, and they don't know if you got a gun in your pocket or if you're the IRS or what, So I said, hey man, why don't you give me like your 10 crappiest dimes that you don't even want to go through your coin counter? Because I've seen their coin counter, and I'm pretty sure the mark on my favorite dime is a worm drive mark from a coin counter.
Mm-hmm.
And so the one guy's still grumpy with me, but the other guy loves me, so that's all I need. And what happens is at this place is they handpick. You want anything above dimes, they handpick it. And they've got drawers with each year. So although they are circulated, they gave me crap. I'm sorry, junk for 7
No,
weeks.
you can. I mean, crap is okay. I mean, that's
okay.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
Last week he winked at me. He said, "There's a couple good ones in there." Okay, because they go back with the tray and they come out with the tray, and everything is set on the tray. And I see them in the drawers getting the stuff out, and it's obvious they're set by years.
Right.
So now that's what I had to do to get those better, 1940s, 1950s, a 1939, I think, quarter. I don't know if it was a D or P. But, he winked at me and he said, hey, you got some good ones in there. So that's what I had to go through with the same jerkness that you had to deal with. But again, they don't know if you're who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that place is better than a bank.
Yeah, the thing, Commander 66 says, I got to go, second Stormtrooper. All right, Commander 66, thanks so much, guys. Make sure you're hitting the like button, too. I never push that on you guys. You'd be helping me out if you hit the like button. Thank you so much. Terry saying, Stormy, take the bucket off next time at the LCS. They might take you serious if you do. All right. All right. That could possibly work.
That'd be a great video.
Dude, I've thought of doing, because have you seen my day in the life video yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've thought of doing some of the stuff in public where, like, if I'm going through, like, a McDonald's drive-through and I just, but at the same point, like, I'm wondering, like, what they would react like if they would think I'm holding them up or something.
Go through once and tell them, say, I'm going back through, this is what I'm going to order, and I'm going to be wearing a helmet.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, just set him up the first time, and they'll be cool. It's a kid. You're going to entertain him. He's stuck in that window for the next 4 hours.
Right.
So why not?
Or I could just tell them. I could just tell them as I'm ordering, be like, "Hey, I'm going to take a number 1 with a Diet Coke. And don't be alarmed when I pull up. I'm wearing a Stormtrooper helmet on my head. They'll probably be like, "What the heck are you talking about?" That'd be pretty funny. Hey, Harvey Birdman, Stacker AG is here. What's going on, Harvey Birdman? Good to see you. I don't know if you saw the comment, Redheaded Step Stacker, I put in there, and I said to all of them in here, listen to Redheaded Step Stacker's voice. The dude belongs on radio. And didn't you say that you did do some radio or something at one point?
I did voiceover, but I did like, thank you for calling the Americana Hotel. If you'd like to speak to the front desk, press 1.
Oh, all right.
But that
worked.
was like 25 years ago.
Right.
And everybody else who worked there was a female African-American news anchor.
Okay.
And like 3 guys, you know, and it was like every news anchor from each station happened to be, you know, because African women have beautiful, deep, commanding voices, you know, very sultry, very beautiful. And if you notice on the news, very often, that's who I actually, the attorney that I'm dating, her sister is a news anchor in a major city. And she's African. She's from the Caribbean islands.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so so everyone who worked there happened to be. So you would hear all these commercials, and you'd be on the hold on the phone, and you'd be like, "That sounds familiar." It's like, that's a lady on the news.
Right.
So yeah, I did that. I did a lot of stuff. I grew up, like I said, I literally grew up in a comedy club, and I couldn't tell you the name of it.
That you told me. That I think is so cool.
I had 2 lives. One live involves me knowing huge names. Like the only thing I'll drop is that Stephen Carell was my writing teacher, and no one in the world knows that Stephen Carell and Stephen Colbert worked together for 3 years. I watched them for 3 years straight. I watched those guys work together.
Weren't they were on the Daily Show together too?
Yeah, way before then. And Stephen Carell was actually, his first real gig was a writer on Sesame Street.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
That's
First
awesome.
gig.
He deserved. Yeah. I mean, he seems like a cool guy.
He's very hairy.
Well, yeah. I mean, we saw that in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, it's real. That's all real.
I know. I remember. That was like the big thing. The back
polos. He's a polo guy.
I
spent Saturday mornings with that guy forever.
That's cool, dude. I don't know anybody famous.
And then my other job is all rock stars.
That's awesome.
I kind of lean between those 2 things, and I kind of work both. And so I know a lot of people. My phone index, I hit on and I got turned down by a lot of famous women.
Okay.
A lot.
All right.
I hit on every one of them. Most adorable. No one would have believed this. The most adorable, Rachel Dratch.
What about her?
She got turned down. Adorable.
But for you got what
in person? She's the most adorable person that you look at.
Really?
It doesn't come through on TV.
No, it doesn't.
But
not
that's
at
why
all.
She gets the job she gets, because when you're in person and you look at her, you're like, that is a cute, adorable little woman. You know, I mean, she's like 50 now or something.
Yeah.
You know? So, but when she was like, 23, she was a very adorable girl. She's about 4'2". She could fit in your pocket.
Well, you're a big guy
I had a
too.
Cigarette right next to, in a private area in the back with Kenny Baker. He smoked Winston's while he was in America, like about a year before he died. And Burt Reynolds.
Oh, wow.
I had a really nice conversation with Burt Reynolds. Really nice. And we were talking about, geez, why is his name leaving me right now? Dom DeLuise.
Oh, I remember him.
And I asked him for a memory. I said, can I have a memory? Can you just share one thing? Because I love Dom DeLuise. And every time I see him, and sometimes I just look for him and I want to watch his movies.
Right.
I said, tell me one thing. And he started crying. And he said, I never loved anyone so much in my entire life as I love that man. And he was literally tearing up. And then his handler got real kind of upset. Not upset, but was like, come on. Nobody knew he was about to start or was fighting cancer at the time. And people are carrying him around. Literally he has to get help to walk. But Yeah.
Did you? So do you? Were you thinking of getting into comedy?
I've been in it, dude.
Been in it? Yeah. I mean, I would
Yeah,
imagine,
I've been in it since I was 6 years old,
dude. Because do you ever still like go up on stage at any
Yeah.
like you do?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I'm not surprised. I mean, it comes across in all of your content. It really does. And again, for those of you who have just been popping in, if you don't know Redheaded Step Stacker, you guys should definitely check out his channel and definitely subscribe to the man. His stuff is very unique. Let me ask you too, your Monopoly board intro,
Yeah.
all you made that and everything, and that animation and
Yeah, I did that actually all on paintbrush. I took the Monopoly board and I broke it apart into one long line.
oh, okay.
And
All right.
then I finally figured out when I added the car 2 weeks later, that was when I found the green screen. I
Gotcha.
believe that was the green screen. Yeah, that was my first green screen. And then I started thinking about, hey, I could make the stormtrooper, walk around and do things. I never thought I'd find footage of a drunk stormtrooper.
That was funny, and just
that was on the
hobbling
fly.
along. Are you gonna
Yeah.
post that video? Because I was
No,
trying to.
if you want to, you can. Want to do the part 2? I don't know where to put it. And actually, somebody that you were talking about that you got along with everybody or something like that, and some dude, I pinned his comment today. He said he got blocked by you, and I'm like, that's okay. Stacking Stormtrooper is the only one who hasn't blocked me, so it's no
Wait,
big deal.
who blocked who? What do you mean?
I don't know. Some dude who said something about a movie or something like that. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying. I was going to ask for him to be redeemed today. I don't know.
Hold on, that I blocked somebody?
Yeah, I thought he blocked me because I said I didn't like some moving. I don't
What?
know.
No, dude. The only people that I've blocked are like 5 or 6 of my students who I currently have because I've seen them. I've seen them pop up into the chat room in here and say hello.
One of your students.
And so I've blocked them. Some of them are probably watching this right now, but I have it so that they are not able to chat. And I've told them, guys, I don't care if you're watching. I don't want you chatting in there. I don't want you chatting with strangers. I'm pretty sure your parents aren't going to want you chatting with strangers.
Yeah, they're strangers. We don't know each other. And here's the funny thing. I'm listening to you and Novus, and I'm sitting there thinking, here's a show about, what do you teach, 6th grade or something like that?
4th.
The 4th grade teacher who's doing a show with a guy who controls 14 ports in 3 different countries. And at 9 p.m. this evening, he was backhand slapping the president of Ecuador. He's like, I gotta go. I got a meeting. Like, you don't even know who you're doing the show with.
Right.
This is most dangerous. All I'm saying is, at Christmas time, if a big giant 10-pound brick of gold shows up that says "Merry Christmas, Novus," and it's real, send it back. Just say thanks anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
that is the odd couple,
dude. But just so totally odd couple. Couldn't be any more opposite in terms of just us as people. Totally opposite. But for some reason, he and I, whenever we talk, he and I get along really well. And he and I both thought it would be, hey, wouldn't it be funny to have the 2 of us together? Like, people would be like, what in the heck is this? To us, it works. And when we did the stream together the other time, like, we got a lot of comments from people saying how funny it was. Let me
My point was, you never know who's
you
on
don't
here.
right.
I mean, like, I ran into Ted Nugent on here, not on the DL, not on here, but on YouTube,
Right.
So I mean, everybody's here, even guys who are backhand slapping the president of Ecuador right now because they messed up something at one of the shipping ports.
Right. Yeah. What was I going to say to you too? Oh yeah. So you finished the challenge, and right now I think as it sits, I think there's 9 people that have finished. And so how this is going to go too is, like, once it's all done, maybe let's say there's 20 people that finished it.
Wow.
I'm just throwing out numbers. Then on one stream, I'll do the drawing for the final 10. And then on my other stream, which will be the 1,000 subscriber celebration, those 10 will get whittled down one by one until there's one remaining, and that one winner is the winner of the gold.
Yeah,
So
what was that? A quarter ounce of gold, right?
that would be nice if it was a quarter, wouldn't it?
A 10th ounce?
10th ounce.
That's plenty. That's
Yeah.
a lot of gold, dude. That's a big prize.
It's I'm excited for it, and for what you guys have to do for it, I feel like is minimal. I mean, it gives you guys content too.
You know what? I wanted to finish that one comment from before real quick. Is
Yeah.
I think that guy that said that he was blocked by you, I think he might be my only thumbs down guy.
But you don't want to say the name. I tell you what, you can email it to me, and then I can verify. But in all honesty, the only person that I've blocked or people that I've blocked were my students, past and present. Even one person in particular who I know does not like me whatsoever. I'm still subscribed to their channel. I'll still comment on their channel, and I won't say anything negative. And I didn't even block that person from my channel. But so whoever the person is, feel free to email me the name or go talk to that person, have them reach out to me, or maybe it's a misunderstanding. But
you know what? Yeah, I think that's what I was saying. I think it was a misunderstanding. Well, maybe at first it could have been my thumbs down guy, but here's the thing. When you got 64 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down, you're not saying that this video stinks. You're saying I'm a jerk.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true.
And it actually causes people to give you a thumbs up. When they see 1 thumbs down, they're like, no way, dude. That was a good video. Boom.
Right.
But people don't understand that the thumbs up is your way to force YouTube to give homage or even pay or help your guy get paid by YouTube. You're just putting putting cash in their account
to promote. To promote
You're
the
saying,
channel.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost you a penny.
Yeah.
It's not like, did you earn it? It's like, hey, did you agree with it? I think that's really what the like and unlike is. It's not really like I hate you in your video. It's like I disagree with your thought.
That's how a lot of us look at it, but there are the people that are the trolls that will just thumb down it anyway. I forget who was in here, maybe either PDX Brewer or 143 Druid, but somebody in here, I think it was you, PDX, but I remember I was doing a premiere for a video. It hadn't even aired. It was like it had 4 or 5 hours before it was going to air, and I had a thumb down already. And then I think it was PDX. He was like, dude, how do you already have a thumb down? And I was like, listen, there's always going to be one person or 2 or 3, but you
can narrow them down to the state, especially when it's only one. I saw some lady do it. She was narrowing it down. There's some meter, some way to do it. Maybe it was a different app that'll like break it down like a podcast, like you could see where your downloads are coming from. It could show you the areas where people didn't like you.
Oh.
Like, there's one red spot in the state of Kentucky.
Right.
That must have been Redhead Step Stacker gave me a thumbs down on that one.
Too much time to go into all of that. I'll just let the thumb down sit, and we'll just wonder, who was that?
Every episode, it's always in the same state. It's
Probably
always the same dude.
Are you from Kentucky?
Yep, I'm living in Kentucky. Yeah, and not on your side, on the other side.
Okay. Because I was going to say, you don't sound like you're from Kentucky.
Not originally, no.
Gotcha.
No. Originally, I'm from Cicero, Illinois, and before that, my family's from Sicily, Italy.
So you're Italian. My wife's Italian.
Mostly. The rest of me is everything else that was in Europe.
Did you ever do the Ancestry.com?
My adopted brother did, and found his blood brother he never knew about for 40 years. 44 years.
That is cool.
2 blocks away.
What?
2 blocks. My brother literally walked to his real life brother's house, and
oh my god, that
twins.
gives me like goosebumps. That's insane.
It should be a movie.
That's insane. Well, there was a special on CNN, and I don't even think CNN premiered it. It was like, I think in independent movie theaters and everything. But what was it, like something like 3 Strangers or something? And it was a story about, and I didn't watch it, but it was about these 3 identical brothers. Did you see this?
No.
there were 3 identical brothers who were separated at birth. They were all like adopted by different people. And then one of the brothers was like walking on like a college campus, and somebody asked him like, "Oh, did you study for that test?" And he was like, "What are you talking about?" Something like that. And then so then his identical triplet happened to be going to the same school, and then they somehow came across their third brother who was that's what was it? Greatest story never told, I think is what it was called. I think that's what it was called, but that's crazy though that your brother's blood brother was right around the corner.
Yeah, and my brother is a different nationality, so it was a little rougher for him, always being in a white neighborhood, and then always saying, why am I different? Why am I different? And then 42 years later, go, wow, somebody is exactly like me.
Right.
Exactly. So yeah, he went on ancestry.com, and I think it was like 2 days later. And then, and my brother, I guess, was already chasing him down for years and had suspected that he existed, and found the actual blood uncle of his brother who denied giving him any information at all. And that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now my brother's there in the dude's face, like, jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Because now my brother's with his brother,
Mm-hmm.
and now this uncle who still exists, who kept them apart for no reason for 5 years.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it is crazy. It'll probably be a book, because his husband, my brother, is in a male matrimony, is a writer, so it'll probably be a book, or he is halfway a book.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what? Let me ask you, what? Before I turn over to the chat, you're enjoying the constitutional silver, and you're doing the dimes. Are there any like silver rounds, silver coins, anything like that, like the 1 ouncers, anything like that you're stacking, or that you really like, or that you've got your eye on?
The coin shop that I use only has the high end rounds. So I'm not really going for that. And they do have the auction, which I don't know. Where I'm really getting into? I'm really getting into like money from the Old West, like 1850s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm really starting to get attracted to that. And, to pull a crappy one of those dimes, well, what did 3 trimes cost me? $17.
Right.
And they weren't that pretty, but they were trimes, and they are cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah. And then I'm finding, like, literally, I found the other day, what was it? A King George III, which was the official last money that was not American money, 1775. So 1 year before we became America. That coin is $20. I can get that half penny of King George for $20. That to me represents America. This is the last time a coin that wasn't America, used in America, was used, and it was 17, and I got it in my hand, and I think that would be a great thing, a reminder of my love for this country and what it stood for during my lifetime.
Totally. That's what I was saying too. I like the Mercury dimes. I like the historical stuff. It's just cool. I don't know if you saw my full stack video. I forget.
Yep.
Okay, so one of my favorite coins is that double eagle, that gold coin that I had. That it was pretty worn down.
That took me down a rabbit hole. The double eagle.
Yeah.
Because then I was pulling up videos for double eagles everywhere, left and right.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I watched all your videos. I mean, over the last couple of months.
Thank you, dude. You're gonna hear something weird. How often do you look at your analytics?
Pretty. About 2 days after every video. My main concern is my retention rate.
Yeah, my retention is like average, if that.
My lowest is 76. My average is 86, 88.
Holy crap! My retention.
That's why I don't want too many. I don't want so many people, subscribing.
Dude, that's insane.
because the people I've got, 136 guaranteed downloads in the next week for any given video, and then another 50 on top of that will find their way there maybe half the time. But because my subscriber number is so low, and my subscriber and my
So you have so basically you've got like a very loyal subscriber base that will watch your
small,
videos.
yeah, that's why I don't want to be big. I'd rather have 100 people who watch every video all the way through than have okay. I didn't know who PewDiePie was yesterday. I just found out today. I thought PewDiePie would be like 21-year-old boy wearing makeup or something like that. And I'm not saying, that's just what I assumed until, that's a PewDiePie. Okay, so the dude has whatever, 1 billion or 95,
80 something million, 90 something million subs.
But he's got less than 5% of those people watching the damn videos. If you go through and look at it, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to connect with people that like feel the same way about things that I do. I don't want a bunch of people that half give a damn that turn the video off 10 seconds into it.
Mine, I think my retention, I mean, I don't even.
I want 1,000, but I want 1,000 people who care.
Right.
And, and like what's Silver Stacking 101, who's up there with Silver Joker to me. ST. And by the way, I asked Silver Joker if I could do a McDonald's driveway thing. Because he did a whole video about cutting his McDonald's money out and turning it into silver. And I'm still going through the McDonald's driveway. And I thought, how cool would it be if I did like an Obi-Wan Luke thing where I'm in the drive-through and then he goes, like, hey, Red, you really need to go another Big Mac. I wanted to have him like, and I wrote him and said, dude, will you do that? And he's like, I'll think about it. And I don't think he'll do it. But the same voiceover that I asked you to do today, I asked him to do 3 lines, and I was going to videotape me in the McDonald's drive-through getting food when I shouldn't be, and it should be spent on silver, which was his lesson. And every time I get in the drive-through, I think of Silver Joker.
Yeah. What? By the way, ST, where's he been? It's been like a month.
It's tax season, so he's out.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna tag him, but I knew that it would be a burden.
Right. Yeah, you may as well just tag him. You should just tag him anyway. I mean, if you've already been in touch with him, you should just tag him. Just be like, hey, here's your shot at maybe winning a gold coin. Plus, he's been in touch with me like a couple of times via email.
Yeah, but you know what? If he's doing business taxes, he's got like another month left.
I don't.
For everybody who did filed extensions.
Yeah. By the way, my tax return this year was awful.
Yeah, mine was 10% of what it usually is.
Yeah, that's kind of like mine was horrible. Terrible. Yeah. But let me ask the chat room if they have any questions. Again, by the way, some of you that just came in, Stephen Parsons, how you doing, buddy? Silver Snatcher, what's going on, buddy? You guys make sure you are subscribed to Redheaded Step Stacker. Very funny guy. Awesome.
Try me out.
What's that?
Try me out
just try him out, guys. Just take him for a test spin.
That's cool.
Yeah. Cool. Yankee saying mine was the worst. Yankee, what do you mean? Mine was the worst. Worst what? Retention? What? But yeah, my retention's just very average. If that. And
higher the subscriber, that's what happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at PewDiePie, 5%.
Yeah, but that guy's also making serious bank. I forget how much money he makes a year off YouTube. It's something ridiculous. Millions upon millions of dollars. That guy's their number one channel.
I saw 3 minutes in one video today.
I can't. I get a seizure looking at it. Dude,
you got to do something about that. The camera's either always on you, or he has a live picture of just his hands or his stack or something like that. Because when it goes from that you and then the black screen with the little circle you, because he's laughing over you talking, I literally almost had a seizure.
Dude, it's crazy.
Can you guys switch it so it's always on you? Because you don't need to see his logo every time he talks. Maybe the first minute.
Right. Right.
or something, or both of you go to the black screen. Which that wouldn't be as cool because you're going through the trouble with the helmet. I don't know, but the way it goes, because his laugh and then it'll boom, 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 boom. That got me.
He's just, the guy is crazy.
Audibly, it's awesome. Like if radio was still radio, what it was, with talk radio in the 80s, you guys would probably have a job.
Yankee Stacking is talking about standard deduction and everything. Yankee, I tried to itemize, and when I tried to itemize, dude, we were like 33 grand, 33,500 in just the interest and everything that we're paying on all of our stuff. It's crazy, dude. So yeah, our tax return this year, we took back 5 grand less than we did last year. A significant hit. Here we're thinking that we're going to have a similar chunk of change. And then a lot of people, and listen, I don't want to get too into politics, but a lot of people will say, yeah, but look at your paycheck. It was much bigger, right? I'm like, no, it really wasn't. Really wasn't. But I'm not going to get into politics. I don't talk about that on the channel. But yeah.
Politics ain't what runs this country.
Yeah.
It's the what did Dwight D. What did Ike warn us about on his last day in office? The military-industrial complex.
I don't recall.
Oh yeah, you weren't alive back then. Yeah, that's one of the greatest speeches ever, next to one of the JFK speeches. And you know what? They're really easy to find on vinyl. If anybody's into vinyl, the easiest thing in the world to find is like the greatest speeches from presidents that were recorded.
Right.
Like 25 cents. But the Ike one was, he's like, I'm out of here, but you guys better be careful.
Yeah.
It's about to hit the fan.
Yep. Yeah, dude. And my sister, and a lot of people are blowing up in the chat right now talking about the taxes. My sister, for the very first time ever, had to pay. She's always she's always had returns, and this was the first time that she ever had to pay. Luckily, I didn't have to pay. PMU said, at least you got a return. Yes, I got a return, but again, it was much, much less than we were hoping for. But hey, Red, I wanted to tell you that I appreciate you coming on here, buddy.
My advice for everybody tax season next year, do like me and get your taxes done overseas in India. You'll get a lot more money back. Peace and love worldwide. Live your life before your life lives you.
Yeah, but I've actually been doing TurboTax the last couple years. But Ozzy Alchemist, he's saying, yeah, everybody sub Stacking Stormtrooper, sub Redheaded Step Stacker. Yeah, guys, make sure you're subbed to Redheaded Step Stacker. He's our special guest for tonight. And again, check his channel out if you haven't done so.
Do you have a way to show the video?
Here's the thing. When I tried to do a video when I was showing the new
that Star Wars trailer.
Yes, and I had such a difficult time.
I thought it was fine the whole way through. I thought you were like struggling over nothing.
Oh, well, so the problem is a lot of people see, the thing is I don't have Streamlabs OBS, which
You're on Hangouts?
I'm on Google Hangouts.
I'm going to have to learn some stuff. Maybe if there's a link or two you can give me about it, I can go learn it on my own.
For what? Streamlabs or for Google Hangouts?
To do this. I want to do this on Sunday mornings. And
what we're doing right now?
Yeah, but I have a game that I invented with...
this is the coins?
Yeah, that I did with my kid. Dude, it'll work with a 3-year-old. It'll work with a 90-year-old. It's fun no matter what age you are. It's intense.
Yeah.
It's very intense. It got very intense with my daughter. And she hasn't been, she turned 12. So
is this the game where you're standing on opposite sides of the house and you're throwing the coins as hard as you can at the other person?
No, it's like a cutthroat. It's like if you could think of Russian roulette with coins. And I want to play it with people.
That sounds like fun,
just
dude.
For fun. Maybe you'll be my first person up. I'll show you how to do it first on the side. We'll do if you're a Sunday morning person.
Dude, my kids have me up 5 o'clock every day. Today they were up at 4:55 in the morning. And I don't know. Are you a Game of Thrones guy?
No, I turned off TV in 2010, and I didn't even know Osama bin Laden got killed. I went around when I found out. I was in 4 different states that day. I went around and told people in every state. And when I got back home to Kentucky, someone said to me, he got killed 7 weeks ago.
Oh my God, dude.
That's how I don't give a yahoo about what the F you got. But what happened is I did turn the TV on for like a month, and then I saw what you guys did to the country, and there's a bunch of snowflakes, and everybody's worried about everybody's feelings.
Right.
And I'm not so worried about everybody's feelings, because feelings are little lies that the devil whispers in your ear. Because how many times in your life do you change the way you feel about something? Always. The person you hate the most in the world, you end up loving the most, and vice versa.
Right.
Anyway, I'm getting too deep. I'm sorry.
No, dude, it's okay. But I was gonna say, yeah, tomorrow. What's tomorrow? So yeah, tomorrow. So I stream at 8:30 on Tuesdays, for my show. If you want to, because I'm supposed to have Stacking Nerd on tomorrow, but I would love to be able to teach you how to do Google Hangouts.
Did you learn through videos on YouTube?
Nope. I learned from a very old, wise man, and his name is Yankee Stacking.
Oh,
Yankee Stacking. He taught me how to do Google Hangouts. I was like a fish out of water. I didn't understand it. He walked me through it a couple of times. It's actually quite easy after you do it. But I remember I was like actually extremely nervous and anxious going live for the first time. And he was there to be my wingman. And he walked me through it, and I took notes and everything. But man, I remember when I was about to go live for my first stream, I was shaking in my boots. Now it's like if I'm going on at 8:30, I'm like, oh, it's 8:27. Let me go get a drink of water, go to the bathroom real quick, come down, write something down. Oh, it's 8:29. I better get started. And it's addicting and it's a lot of fun, dude. And you'll find too that it helps your view time tremendously.
That's kind of why I wanted to do it. But if you teach me, can you do the Yoda voice and wear the ears, and I'll dress up like Luke Skywalker?
I could do the voice. I could try to do the voice. I don't have the ears and everything, but I could do an okay Yoda.
If we did.
That's my Chewie. You like that?
I met Mayhew so many times, and he remembered me. That was the coolest part, where he like picked up our conversation. And I think he's like that with everybody. He picked up our conversation from the previous time we were talking many, many months earlier. It was really cool. I was really blessed. Out of everybody I ever met, that was like the most impressive I've ever felt, by meeting somebody, remembering me and pointing it out.
Yeah.
He's a great man. His leg grew 3/4 of an inch in 1 year, and this was just like 6 or 7 years ago.
Huh.
And that's literally where we left off. He's like, I'm not. No, he goes, I'm not getting around so well anymore. And that was the same day I silently stood next to Kenny Baker and realized that Kenny Baker had this giant, big bag that like a coach would have like all the equipment in with the bats, and he was carrying that so much bigger than him, and it was almost all the way empty. And I was thinking, and we're in the back area, and I'm like, I could put him in that sack and bring him home and have the best Star Wars collectible in the whole world, and just maybe take a Tupperware, put it over his head backwards, and have him walk around the house and say beep beep.
Yeah,
but then I thought I'd get arrested.
Probably.
But I was thinking it. I'm like, I should take him home. He'd fit in that bag. Nobody would know.
But what I wanted to say is I would absolutely help you on how to do Google Hangouts.
You don't have to do the Yoda voice.
Oh, okay, cool. I would have done it for you, but I'll teach you definitely. Next time I'm on, or we could set up a time, and I could just call you up, and we could, through Google Hangouts or whatever, and then we could just go through everything, and I'll show you how to do it. It's actually really easy.
Would I want my computer on at that time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll get Google Hangouts somehow on my computer and make sure it's all locked up.
Yeah, you just go to the website. You just type in Google Hangouts, and then you just click on the link, and it'll pull up Google Hangouts. It's web-based. Very, very, very easy. But you do it through YouTube. I'll teach you.
I'll pass it on to someone else, and
we'll
stop everybody with that.
You know what? And right now I'm looking at, I'm looking at Yankee as like Obi-Wan, and I'm Luke. But now if I'm going to teach you, then that would make him Qui-Gon Jinn. That'd make me Obi-Wan. That would make you Luke, and on it goes. But hey, Red, I'm gonna let you get
Right on.
going here, and I'm just gonna turn over to the chat before I wrap up for the night. But I want to thank you for coming on, dude.
And I
It was
want to thank the 2 or 3 people that signed up while we were on here with me.
guys,
Subscribe.
guys, make sure you're subbed to my friend Redheaded Step Stacker. He's a funny dude, guys.
If we get along, yeah, we'll do one dance and see if it works.
There you go. All right, Red. Hey, buddy, you take care. You have a good night, and I'll catch you later. All right.
Peace and love worldwide. Live your life before your life lives you.
All right, buddy. Take care. Everybody, round of applause for my friend Redheaded Step Stacker for coming on. So Dime Digger, are you still in here? Dime Digger asked the question, is the helmet have air conditioning? It's got 4 helmet fans inside of it. It gets quite warm. I was wearing my hoodie a minute ago, and it started getting warm. Not a minute, maybe an hour ago. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, so what do we got? We got about 19 people still watching. We're approaching, we just hit 10 o'clock. So guys, listen, hey, Dime Digger, cool, man. Dime Digger, actually, I do have a video that shows the inside of my helmet. I think you might appreciate it. It's like totally legit. It's got electronics inside. It's all decked out. It looks like a motorcycle helmet inside. I made it completely from scratch, Dime Digger, so check it out. Clinton Varney is in the house, everybody. Say hello to Clinton Varney. Everybody tell him, greet him properly and just tell him beans. He'll understand what that is. Clinton Varney is here. What's going on, buddy? It's good to see you. It's been a long time since I've talked to that guy. But yeah, guys. So Dime Digger, yeah, I did a video showing the inside of this thing. Clinton Varney, look, people are rating beans, man. Bean-erific. Oh, it's so stupid. JT Coin Rings, hey buddy, what's going on? I didn't see you sneak in here. What's going on, buddy? La Plata Peak is starting to talk about some sophisticated stuff that I can't even really understand right now, especially with this helmet. Yeah, Dime Digger, I think it's called tour of my helmet. I'm wearing a leather jacket in the picture, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, let's see. So JT Coin Rings, he's here. Allie Wicked is here. What's going on, Allie Wicked? How have you been? Everyone, press 1 if you think the Nova Stormtrooper collab will be a success. 2 if not. Well, here we know how this is going to go. Oh, boy. Yankee, you're setting me up for failure there, man. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, Yankee's actually saying it's a 1. We've got a 3 from PDX Brewer. I think it's going to be funny. Look at that. I thought all of you guys were going to say a 2, that it was going to be a flop. Look at that. Well, let me go back here. I'm sure I'm reading your things correctly, Yankee. Yankee said, everyone press 1 if you think that will be a success. Wow, you guys think it's going to be good. I think it's going to bring in 2. Ozzy says you can't trust that rebel. Yeah, I feel like I've already been through the worst with him, so it can only go uphill from here. PDX is undecided. Like I said, right? It could be a great science experiment. If worst case scenario. Rafe, are you still in here, Rafe? Because Rafe, I wanted to talk to you about Game of Thrones. Holy cow! Let me ask you guys in here right now. Yeah, Clinton, you better press 1, buddy. You better be watching my videos too, guys. I know Clinton Varney personally. He's a good guy. I met him via Xbox years ago, at least a decade. He was like the only person I met in my early 20s through gaming that I actually kept in touch with to this day, just because we just, had a lot of good times playing video games. Social experiment. It really is, Yankee. It's like I feel like I'm Jane Goodall observing a chimp in in its habitat. So Novus, we'll see. Let's see. Game of Thrones, Yankee. GOT, Game of Thrones. How many of you Yankees gotta go later on? Good night, Yankee. How many of you watch Game of Thrones? I'm just curious. Just curious. Any of you watch Game of Thrones? Because if not, you are missing out. It is outstanding. Yes, it's based on fantasy, but it is incredibly violent. It's incredible. So last night's show was amazing. 82 minutes of awesomeness. Longest battle sequence ever filmed for a movie or a show. 82 minutes, beginning to end, just nonstop fighting. It was awesome. Clinton, you watch it? Clinton, are you all caught up? Oh, Ozzy, dude. Last night's episode was the best. Precious Metals, you watch it, dude? You have to agree with me. Last night's episode, the best episode of all the seasons by far. Ozzy, you're out. All right, man. I'm on the 4th season. Clinton, you got a ways to go. You better catch up, bud. But so guys, listen. Don't forget, again, any of you that were challenged for my March to 1000, make sure that you, when you do the video, get in touch with me so you get the credit. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, where I will have the Stacking Nerd on. We're going to be talking all things precious metals and talking about all sorts of stuff, nerdy stuff, unfortunately, for some of you that can't handle that. But there'll be some nerdy stuff in there. And Thursday is that new show with none other than Novus himself, 8:30 on Thursday night. So, yeah, PMU, I totally agree. I got to get going here too. Listen, hey, all of you, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight again. Monday nights aren't my typical night. If I'm in the mood, I'll go on. It seems like Monday nights I'm bored, and I've been going on, but I'm happy with the turnout, and I'm happy that all of you shared the time with me. So I really, really appreciate you guys spending tonight with me, hanging out. Please make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to one another. Clinton, I hate your face. Oh, I forgot about that, dude. We need to talk, man. It's been too long. Anyhow, guys, all of you, you have a great night. Thanks so much. Remember to keep stacking, keep prepping. Long live the Empire.